Hey cool people, I'm Nick McMasochism, and today we're gonna get our balls stepped on. What do you mean no? Well then what is this video about? That's so much worse. Today we're gonna learn how to beat all the special Heartless in Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix at level 1. I think I prefer to get my balls stepped on. I'm Nick, I'm a he, him, and while doing my 100% level 1 live, I noticed there was only a few strategies out there for these special enemies, so video. Strike the like button, and we'll fight the only enemy to ever give me back shots. I recommend fighting Sniperwild. Well, no I don't, but if you must, do it before rescue. After beating Dragon Maleficent, before fighting Riku in the Grand Hall, so we have access to Mushu. Also at that point, Donald and Goofy and possibly Sora will have cheer, and 3 cheers will increase Mushu's duration by 2.49 seconds. We need 6 MP for Mushu to do max damage. And to be taken down, each Sniperwild requires 6 fireball shots, which is impressive because I can barely handle 1. So what do? The plan is to start on the upper walkway by the hotel, summon Mushu, drop down, defeat the first 6 Sniperwilds, hop back up, dismiss Mushu, leave combat, replenish MP if necessary, return to combat, and then repeat this strat 5 times. Also, sometimes Sniperwild can pot shot us despite not having seen us.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
As for after rescue, Fire Aga can reach max damage at 8 MP, and we need 5 Fire Agas to defeat each Sniperwild. So the plan is to summon Bambi instead of Mushu, then with Fire Aga in our shortcut menu, stand near the back wall of the stairs and spam Fire Aga, which got me to the 30th Sniperwild. Before rescue, we'll need Dumbo and Thunder or Thundara. We need 6 MP to do max splash damage, and 3 cheers equipped gives Dumbo an additional 15 seconds. Before rescue, use Thunder or Thundara to remove the first 3 waves of shadows, use an elixir as needed. Then at the end of the 3rd wave, there'll be 1 straggler which we'll just beat up. We'll just boom, 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 just beat the shit out of him. And then immediately summon Dumbo. We need to do 10 splash hits per Gigas Shadow. But because Splash has such a wide range, we'll hit multiple at once, meaning we'll only need to hold Splash to win. This one's for you, Magikarp. As for after rescue, once the waves of shadows plus the straggler are defeated, summon Bambi, cast Aroga, and then repeatedly jump cast Thundaga. That's it, we'll win. Nothing's different on level 1. No, okay, I'll give more info. As I said, it's the same on level 1 as it is any other time. Terrible. And we'll always beat it in 4 hits. So stand back a bit, pause buffer if necessary, don't use any summons, magic, or limits, and per my video explaining all the special enemies, if we lose track of it in the shuffle, terrible pun, these are the likely places it'll be. Pink Agaricus. Well, obviously, like normal, we need Aurora, we need Stop, we need Ragnarok. I don't need to tell you that. I respect your intelligence, even though I just said it. Worth noting, we aren't likely to get more than 70 hits. Stop just doesn't last long enough at 9 or 10 MP to allow for higher than that. Here's where the 3 white mushrooms can appear. There's also a real possibility of running out of MP in the middle of attacking the pink agitator, so be sure to use an elixir before casting Stop, or give ethers to Donald and Goofy. The plan is to cast our arrow spell on Sora, lock on to Pink Agriculture's head, dismiss any summons, then high jump and fall on it while casting Stop. Land, then do a cast of Ragnarok, letting impact pause for a moment before pressing triangle. Each use of Ragnarok can either do 16 hits if we press impact immediately, or up to 22 hits if we pause for a second. The screen will then be greenish until the lasers fade, so do some air combos until then, and then repeat the process. Once Pink Agaricus starts dancing, we can tell how many tens of hits we did because every 10 hits, an item will drop. Also, the money becomes bigger at 70 hits. Pod Scorpion can be fought before or after rescue, and we're going to Thunder spam it. So before rescue, Thunder needs 6 MP, and Thundara needs 4 MP to do max damage, while after rescue, only Thundaga can reach the damage cap once Sora's at 8 MP. In both scenarios, we need to use the poison blobs to get Donald and Goofy to die, which I derive sexual pleasure from. Next, We'll deflect Pot Scorpion with either a well-timed parry or a Roga. Then we need to cast our relevant Thunder spell 5 times. It will get up, we'll knock it down again, cast Thunder 5 more times, win. I made a joke earlier of just skipping Black Ballade because it's the exact same as normal, but this one isn't a joke. Dodge roll through the first attack and then use an Elixir and a Mega Elixir to win. We'll just make sure we're very close so that we don't actually use the item on ourselves. If you need Elixirs, you can get them from Rabbit's Garden. If you need Mega Elixirs, I don't know what to tell you. Synthesize them, I guess. Chimera is an after rescue enemy, as we need Mushu, Thundaga, and Aroga for this strategy. At 10 MP, use Thundaga twice on the 1, 3, and 5 White Knights, then use an Elixir as Chimera drops in. Summon Mushu, cast Aroga, and then hold Fire Breath until Chimera crumples. And we're just going to stand close and we win. Keep in mind, Chimera will take at least 3 knockdowns to be defeated, and Mushu may despawn before we get a 3rd chance. So my solution to this issue was to do the bravest thing I could think of.
Run away!
Otherwise, keep Aroga on and combo Chimera until it breaks and then hit the heads as necessary. Jet Balloon. This one is a piece of shit. So, what I figured out is we're going to need Trinity Limit. Trinity Limit at 10 MP does 156 damage out of Jet Balloon's 240 HP. However, if you only have 9 MP, Trinity Limit will do 154 damage instead. So basically, it's just not worth it. So as soon as you get on that deck and as soon as you can cast it, cast Trinity Limit, throw up an Elixir, then summon Mushu, and then turn on Aroga, and then just chase that motherfucker down and shoot the shit out of it. We're going to need a good amount of money for this fight. About 10,000 would be a good baseline to start at, just so it stays around long enough to die. Keep in mind, if we make wide turns, we should be able to keep it above the ship in order to defeat it. But on the off chance we don't catch the Dazzling Stone and it falls into the water, then that's a lost drop, and like my self-esteem, it can't be recovered.
What you say?
This one is after rescue as well, because the best location is only available on and after the Hollow Bastion return trip. We'll enter into Grand Hall and we'll find this first wave of enemies, a large body and 3 wizards. Cast Stopra, and then use 2 gravities on each wizard, then combo them. When they're defeated, 2 large bodies and a stealth soldier will appear. And if not, when we get the correct spawn, we'll face Stealth Soldier, and what we're going to do is summon Bambi and kite Stealth Soldier to the top of the stairs. When the Translucent Trooper gets to us, we'll use Stop to reveal it and then combo it towards the corner of the exit. And then we'll just repeatedly combo it into said corner. This will do 2 things. It will get us away from the large bodies, meaning they'll either despawn or take forever to get to us. And 2, it will keep the Stealth Soldier stuck here as long as we can maintain the rhythm. Aurora can help for extra damage, and we can cast Stop whenever if we mess up a juggle or if the large bodies get too close. As for fighting Neoshadow, I have one strategy with 2 versions of it. Version 1 is with max MP, and version 2 is with the 1-winged Angel Keyblade, which is, notoriously easy to acquire. In both versions, we need Aurora or higher, and Strike Raid. So what we'll do is, use Strike Raid in Phase 1, anytime the Neoshadows leap, spin, and air dash at us. Strike Raid, it's Uwu time. Strike Raid will iframe through the air dash, and then we can bully the singular shot Neoshadows until they do it again. If we're aggressive enough, the Neoshadow we focus won't be able to join its buddies spinning in the air, which will delay the attack. But during this time, be sure to do 2 hits over and over, then when it's defeated, immediately cast Strike Raid. When 4 Neoshadows remain, Phase 2 will begin. We'll stand in one of the areas closest to either exit, then dodge roll towards the center when we see the pools. With Aurora on, combo the closest Neoshadow and repeat. In Phase 3, when 2 Neoshadows remain, use Aurora and air combo the one running around, while repeatedly jumping to avoid the one on the floor. Then in Phase 4, we can actually one-shot all the spawning Neoshadow by just bonking them with the Keyblade. And it helps to cast Stop and use Aurora to combo the final Neoshadow. So that's version 1, with the, you just use max MP, you'll be fine. But version 2 of this is a little bit faster. However, we'll only have 2 MP because of 1-winged Angel. And we'll need to equip Titan Chain for more strength and Crystal Crown for access to 2 MP. Now, assumedly, you pick Staff at the beginning of the game, but depending on if you drop Shield or Sword, we'd get these damage outcomes from a Strike Raid with 1-winged Angel. but it is harder to maintain our HP and MP, so using potions is really useful, and it'll only take 13 hits to fully replenish our MP. Thanks for watching. Comment below if this helped, and if you hate yourself enough to start a level 1 run, try therapy instead. Goodbye!